London, England, what's going on? Welcome to the UFC 286 weigh-in. How about a hand for the Octagon girls? Red De La Cruz, Camila Oliveira, Carly Baker, UFC President Dana White's in the building, the powerful Hunter Campbell, and of course our matchmaker Mick Maynard. What a fight card we have got for you tomorrow night. Live from the O2 Arena, we begin with the UFC Fight Pass and ESPN Plus prelims in the women's flyweight division. Juliana Killer Miller versus Veronica Hardy. First fighter to the stage, repping Nottingham, England, Veronica Hardy. $125.5, the official weight for Veronica Hardy. And her opponent, the Ultimate Fighter Season 30 winner, Juliana Killer Miller. $125.5, the official weight for Juliana Miller. Prelim comes your way in the lightweight division. Jive Black Country Banger Herbert versus Ludovic, Mr. Highlight Klein. First athlete to the stage is Ludovic Klein. $156, the official weight for Ludovic Klein. And his opponent proudly repping Wolverhampton, the Black Country Banger, Jai Herbert. Official weight 156 pounds for Jai Herbert. Right back to the women's flyweight division. Joanne JoJo Wood versus Luana Dread Carolina. First fighter up, Luana Carolina. $126 for Luana Carolina. And her opponent making her 16th UFC appearance, Joanne JoJo Wood. Official weight 126 for Joanne Wood. Next prelim in the men's flyweight division, Jake White Kong Hadley versus Malcolm X Gordon. First fighter up, Malcolm X Gordon. 129.5 for Malcolm Gordon, 3.5 pounds over the flyweight limit. He forfeits 30% of his fight purse. His opponent is Jake White Kong Hadley. Official weight 126 for White Kong. All right, next matchup is at middleweight. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Dushko Thunder Todorovic. Official weight 186 for Dushko Todorovic. And his opponent making his UFC debut here at the O2 Gloucester Zone, CLD, Christian Leroy Duncan. $185.5, the official weight for Christian Leroy Duncan. Prelims comes your way in the featherweight division. Lerone the Miracle Murphy versus Gabriel Mosquetinho Santos. First fighter to the scale, undefeated, and making his debut, Gabriel Santos. $145.5 for Gabriel Santos. Opponent also undefeated, Lerone the Miracle Murphy. $145.5 for Lerone Murphy. All right, next four prelims, yours live on ESPN News. First out of the shoot in the flyweight division, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev versus Chevelle Pastor Filho. First fighter to the scale making his debut tomorrow, Chevelle Filho. Official weight 125.5 for Chevelle Filho. And his opponent, you know who it is, the 12th ranked flyweight in the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev. $126, the official weight for Muhammad Mokaev. flyweight matchup of UFC newcomers in the lightweight division. Sam Patterson versus Yanel Red Fox Ashmouz. First fighter to the stage is Israel's Yanel Ashmouz. $155, the official weight for Yanel Ashmouz. And his opponent also making his UFC debut and repping Team Crossface, Sam Patterson. Official weight 155.5 for Sam Patterson.
Awesome, boys. Thank you.
All right, next matchup also in the lightweight division. Chris the Problem Duncan versus Omar Venezuelan fighter Morales. First athlete to the stage, please welcome Omar Morales. Official weight 156 for Omar Morales. And his opponent is the Problem, Chris Duncan. Official weight 156 for Chris Duncan.
Let's go! Fucking awesome. Good luck tomorrow. Let's go.
All right, our featured prelim is in the UFC featherweight division. Jack Tank Shore versus Makwan Mr. Finland Amir Khani. First fighter to the scale, Makwan Amir Khani. $146, the official weight for Makwan Amir Khani. And his opponent set to make his divisional debut, Jack Tank Shore. $146 for Jack Shore. All right, that brings us to the main card, live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. First up in the middleweight division, Marvin, the Italian Dream Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. First fighter to the stage out of Georgia, the 9th-ranked contender, Roman Dolidze. Official weight 186 for Roman Dolidze. And his opponent, former world title challenger and the 4th-ranked contender, the Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori. $185.5 for Mr. Vettori. Main card matchup is in the women's flyweight division. Jennifer Maia versus King Casey ONeill. First fighter to the stage, undefeated as she makes her return, Casey ONeill. Official weight 125 for Casey ONeill. And her opponent is a former world title challenger and the 8th ranked flyweight contender, Jennifer Maia. $125 for Jennifer Maia. A featured bout in the UFC's welterweight division. Gunnar Gunny Nelson versus Brian Bam Bam Barberena. Official weight 171 for Brian Barberena. And his opponent, Gunnar Gunny Nelson. Official weight 170 pounds for Gunnar Nelson. All right, folks, that brings us to the co-main event between two of the best lightweights in the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje versus Rafael Ataman Fiziev. First fighter to the scale, Rafael Fiziev. Official weight 156 for Rafael Fiziev. And his opponent is the former UFC interim lightweight champion and number 3 ranked contender, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. $156, the official weight for Justin Gaethje. All right, now it is time to take a closer look at the men on the marquee, the two welterweights who will share the octagon for a third time live at the O2 tomorrow night. Take a look.
I've sacrificed time, I've sacrificed relationships, I've sacrificed my body to be the best at this. And I want to be recognized as that.
The most dominant force in the game at present, UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman, 19 consecutive wins overall. He is a mental giant, physical skills off the charts, and he has been an absolute nightmare for all opposition.
You're looking at a legend right there.
Kamaru Usman is the man, but Leon Rocky Edwards has long waited for this title opportunity.
It was a long time coming, you know. A lot of ups and downs, but my upbringing, my background, give me the mentality of never giving up.
Leon Edwards looks to complete his Rocky story 7 years after his first meeting with the champ.
When I first fought him, I was a 23-year-old kid. Now I am a veteran in the sport, and I truly believe this is my time.
So how you get it done? The people all want to know, how are you going to get it done?
Leon Edwards has come so far. He has been watching Usman the whole time, getting better, preparing himself for the time that they fought again.
When Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards met for the first time, they were prospects hungry for glory tonight. They are the two best welterweights on the planet. Only one man leaves undisputed.
Oh, Look at this.
First time Usman has been grounded in his UFC career.
Huge first round for the challenger.
First round, he took that one, but it lit a fire under me. Round 2 started, and I just seen his eyes open up like, oh,
Usman really putting the pressure on him now.
I'm putting hands on him, landing shots.
Wow.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion.
I'm in complete control, taking him down at will.
His pressure is starting to wear on Leon.
Up.
Round 3, same thing. Round 4, same thing.
Nasty body shots.
Edwards covers up, and now an uppercut and elbow.
Come on, Rock, you gotta get your hands working.
Every aspect of the sport, I was much better than him, man.
A dejected challenger.
We broke his spirit. We broke him.
Listen. You ain't come this far to give it away now.
I knew I was down on the scorecards. I know going into 5th round, I needed a finish.
You gotta pull this out of fire.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Enjoy this.
5th and final round.
This is do or die for Leon Edwards. No mistakes. He's got to do something really big.
When that final bell rings, Usman's going to win. You got to empty the gas tank here.
Cross kick.
He may have resigned himself to losing a decision.
Cross head kick.
But that is not the cloth from which he is cut. Oh! No way! And no!
We thought he was dejected and defeated, and he head kicked Kamaru Usman into the shadow realm.
We were writing his obituary.
The all doubted me, so I couldn't do it. The all said I couldn't do it. Look at me now.
It feels amazing to have the trilogy match back in the UK and back on my home turf.
Nights don't get bigger than this in London.
I know I can take him down, I know I can knock him out, I know I can hurt him. I'm going in there to outclass him, outmaster him, and take him out.
That's the end of the fight! My goodness!
What I'm most excited about is the opportunity to bounce back.
He's got a point to prove here against Leon Edwards.
Doesn't matter the place and the location. I've whooped plenty of people in their hometown and made them look silly.
Kamaru Usman with a huge shot!
That's finality right there.
I still have that championship mindset, and I'm gonna go in there and do what I do best.
Kamaru's trying to finish the show.
That is it!
UFC 286, I am the judge, I am the jury, and I will be the executioner.
I need to go out there, be myself, flow, and make him know who the champion is.
Half a pound. Headshot dead.
We've got the whole country behind me, and I'm going to defend my bout for the UK.
First fighter to the scale, the challenger and former UFC welterweight champion, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Official weight 170 pounds for the former champ Kamaru Usman. And his opponent, of course, the man many of you have come out to see, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. Official weight 170 pounds for the champion Leon Edwards. All right, we will first grab a minute with the future UFC Hall of Famer. Unfamiliar territory for Kamaru Usman here as title challenger. Any final thoughts on the eve of this third meeting with the champ Leon Edwards?
Oh, he talking now. So tomorrow night, we gonna talk in that octagon.
There he is, folks, the former champ Kamaru Usman. All right, and now we step over here and corral the man of the hour, Leon Edwards.
Headshot dead! Headshot dead! I'm excited to be here. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna put on a show for you guys. Another headshot, take him out again, and still.
There he is, Leon Edwards. Thank y'all for coming out, London. One more sleep. We'll see you tomorrow night.